I carry a lot of gear in my daily driver, and not all of it is in my get home bag. I've looked at all kinds of scenarios, and I just can't quite see a scenario where I'm going to have to just grab that bag and run into the bushes. If I do, I think I'll be okay with what's in that bag, but I think that no matter what happens, I will have time to go through my vehicle and grab what I want. Also, my bag is very heavy and it's got a lot of stuff because I'm planning on coming home by water. Whether it's a canoe, kayak, whatever, I can come from my work, which is on the water, to my home, which is on the water. And I think that is a safer, faster route for me than the 153 road miles that I drive it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this stuff apart, and I'm going to break it into separate videos because I don't want to do a video more than 5 minutes long, and we'll see what I've got here. All right, let's look at some of the gear that I have outside of my pack. First of all, I've got an e-tool that I keep out, and that's not on my pack because it's not something that I have to take with me, and it's more likely that I will use this in a road situation where someone has gone off the road or something like that. So I keep it out with my tools. Also, I keep spare water. Not only do I have a case of water in the back seat usually, or some degree of a case, because I'm drinking water all the time, but I keep this water in the trunk, and it is only to fill up my bottles in my go bag when it's time to go. I keep a sleeping bag. Now, this is not a lightweight sleeping bag. This is something for if I am trapped overnight at work or somewhere between work and home. I can sleep in the car. I can, sleep out in the bushes, sleep at work, whatever I got to do. But I've got a large sleeping bag so that I can sleep away from home. I carry an extra wire cutter. I drive a lot of interstate, and I don't know about your area, but in my area, they are fencing off the interstate. I don't like that. I like to think that I can get through the wire and get where I need to go if I need to. So I keep these out ready to go. I keep a rain suit inside this waterproof bag. I keep it in the back seat because it's Florida. It rains all the time. This is a emergency trauma kit. I keep this with my tools in the trunk, and this is really suited more for if I come upon a wreck. I can help somebody. These are my maps for getting home. I had these out looking at them actually, and they should be in my bag, but I had them out looking at them, so I thought I'd leave them out to show. This is definitely part of my go bag. This is a collapsible spear that I made, and I would most definitely take this. If I only could grab two things, it would be this bag and this spear. This is a saltwater still. I've been working on a saltwater still. This is a very large, clunky, heavy one. It's basically a pressure cooker that I've turned into a saltwater still. If I can take it with me, I'm going to, because water is my big fear on my trip home. But it is kind of clunky, so I don't put it in my get home bag. I have it separate. If I find myself getting into a boat and going, that'll definitely go in the boat. This is another, well, it's not spear, but this is a walking stick that I just happen to have in the car all the time. This is a little bolo knife that I have in there. And these binos and this GPS are part of my get home, but I actually have them out in the front seat so that I can use them when I need to. I'm using the GPS to create waypoints so that I can kind of create a map of the terrain and the area that I travel. And then I just have the binos in case I need to see something. All right, so that stuff is part of the go bag kit, but they're not in it. So now we're going to, in the next video, delve into the actual bag.